Hello everyone! I am the plane shifter phasing to the universe of Pyre. I left you guys in a cliffhanger last episode. Let's wait the options. Either Blooming Pool. The southern road to the ridge goes through a humid area packed with hot springs, so Dario thinks she can find rare flora here. And Hollow Root. The northern road of the ridge goes through a small exile encampment. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. Interesting. And here's the Ridge of Go, one of the downside celestial landmarks. The fossil remains of the serpentine titan slain by Go, the Latchin yet loom over the living in its shadow. I probably will befriend a little better Jodario if I go through this route. I'm curious about her. This place seems a lot more inhospitable than Hollow Root, but I'll take her on this. And let's see what destiny will give us. I want to know more about her. She's mysterious. Why? And distrustful. Jodario offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye. Observe. This shall pay for half of trip. You found a black bloom. It's quite valuable. A trade item. This can be sold at this lug market. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, it tastes of the black bloom, makes the pain go away. Is this like healing items? I don't think this game you use healing items. Interesting. Journey onwards. The animations are quite the thing. That mountain reminds of Jodario's horns for some. If you look at its top right area. Interesting. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Go. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall, and then commencement of the rite. Page revealed, the first exile. Black wagon, your roving makeshift home on the downside. Let's check inside. Let's not commence the rite just yet. What other options does you offer me? All that stands between you and the vast inhospitable downside is a wooden door. The book's shining. What is this? Greentail family portrait, a reasonable likeliness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. Rookie status nearby. To Dario, she seems to have something on her mind. Reader, Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us up to Hollow Root. What? Inviolate or anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pound off the next slug market we find. Crude trading post found in downside. Commonwealth contraband somehow finds its way to the downside where it's traded and sold. And we have. Let's just focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destinations and we have much left to prepare before tonight. The two of ten soon go about rummaging through the remains and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Okay, status is nearby. It's just nearby. Creatures curiosities must have been bred to push the black wagon along. Oh, interesting. Dry event. Creatures curiosities. They control the wagon? Heroine's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside? Heroine does most of the cooking. Heroine's preparing the grounds. Let's look at the Book of Rights. Shall we inspect? No. The first exile. In the words of Golgolatium, the Master General. You will know, perhaps, the three-cursed name of Solian Mur. I believe Solian Mur. Yes, the Emperor of Sa, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him on the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him and around his country. Yet we found Solian Mur in a man transformed, in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Interesting. Can I turn the page? Can I only close? Let's close. Judge's throw rug. Fashioned from Howler's hide and sends their yoke a clear message. Jodariel says not to step on it. This thing looks like a guy holding a guitar. Anything else? Should just go out. Shall I commence the rites? I shall. Interact at the beginning of first trial. As darkness falls, your fellow exile stands together, clad in the raiment of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing? I don't think we did. Look up. Smoke and the stars making the symbol of the rites. The goal of each rite is distinguishing the adversary Pyre, which is in the celestial orb that falls from the sky. My first actual rite? I will probably be crushed. We create the rites as a test of one's truth worth, and I can read
Freedom!
This.
The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
Accusers?
Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Now I know I can lose and still continue. 100 hit points at each pyre. The stars are aligned, and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in raiment. Your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Ready. Let's hope so. But still, we have a visitor. The one from Purifier's 2 steps forward. At last, the Nightwings greet us with their presence. Nightwings, the name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold. Unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lando again? He is the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encountered at the Reach of Go. I trust you remember my face, though we must have assumed never to see it again after last. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, and I and the accusers shall repay that affront. Why you call yourselves the accusers? He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It's time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. So he has 3 medium dudes.
Begin. Somebody get the orb.
Got it.
Accusers underestimated you.
Probably. Oh, okay. Wrong button. Nope.
A blow against the adversary's pyre.
That is too easy. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. They have fought before. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your aura boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have hustled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have to run more circles. Then we'll have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
No, I do not. Be to fling the orb into the pyre. Alright then. Caught.
Seize the orb.
Ooh. No. It's X.
Splendid.
I did it. I'm not using Jodariel much. Nope.
Banished each in turn.
It's this. Ah. I did it.
Now end the ceremony.
Game kept locking.
Banished.
Got it. Oh, I couldn't. Oh,
Not
wrong
much
button.
to be done whilst all are banished.
Oh no, game's frozen. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, Pyre. It did it to me.
And it is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
I shall. But what has the guy done to deserve his banishment? Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your weakness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. For something he thinks you did. That is interesting. What did I do? I don't know nothing about my triumvirate.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few was strange. We have withstood worse nights than this, though few was strange. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. After use her hush to launch forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Interact to make Jodariel gain this mastery. What's this? After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina. Interact to make Jodariel gain. Solian moves comfort, lineage and little and title, yet still cling to life. Moore's more ambitious predecessors subsumed one culture after another in the name of the Empire. I imagine this is a tree. So what is this? Jodariel permanently gained 4 presence, raising the size of her aura. When landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 flame to the adversary playing Pyre. At the start of the ride, Jodariel's Pyre automatically gains plus 35. Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. An adversary is banished by Jodariel takes 30% longer than usual to return. So this is more defensive. This is more offensive. What should I ask for What should I get for Jodariel? She's big and slow. I think I'll use her more for defense.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
You do not have anything new? Perhaps Jodariel, because I choose her path. Let's press to continue. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. During the rites, hold B to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you deal if the orb flies through. Oh, interesting. And probably who flinged it gets banished. I would assume. Mercy is the beating heart of our glorious society. Mercy, even for the foulest traitor. Smadonashe. Whatever that means. I I think I might change the settings of the game for the next episode. What goes on with this? I wonder if there's something interfering from outside. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in.
Deliosta.
The Getting Out of Here Club. Next step on the agenda, keep changing stars until we're free.
Consilta vidias.
Until we are free.
Consilta vidias.
Until we are free. Here, here! Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Landau back there. He's the cold-mannered head of the accusers and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings. Anyway, guess you'd better start packing. As the other goes about their business, Headwings turns to you.
Ligoratus.
Heather, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Headwing walk in silence for a time before he speaks up.
Qui sentirna.
You have questions, come ask away. We need you on this for the long haul. Headwing wishes to know if anything's troubling you. Let me ask why he was exiled. You ask Headwing what he did to get sentenced to living in Downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile.
Some terras.
Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly, and he beckons towards the fading sky dark above. You gaze at the stars, and I say thank you for watching. I am the plane shifter, and I'm phasing out. I need to check if this video file still works.